So distinguished guests, esteemed colleague and friends, it is really a privilege to address you today at this important conference on gender equality, equal pay, and the future of work. Promoting gender equality is indeed central to the shared progress for all of us. And OECD work shows clearly that if the gender gaps in labor force participation and working hours were to be closed, OECD economies could see an average GDP boost by 9.2% by 2060. Despite the recent important progress, by the end of 2024, the OECD average employment rate for women was still 13 percentage points below that of men. And the gap is even wider in leadership roles and particularly stark in high-growth sectors like science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, where women make actually only 32.5% of the workforce. Furthermore, the gender pay gap was still at 11.4% on average across the OECD countries in 2022, only a modest decrease from the 14% in 2010. In Czechia, the gender pay gap in 2023 was above the OECD average at 13.2%, although it is improving every year, which is certainly a good sign. This means that on average, a woman working full-time still makes 87% for every euro a full-time working man makes on average. Closing these gaps and achieving gender equality requires decisive policy action guided by strong policies, real accountability, and actually the contribution of all key stakeholders. Pay transparency is certainly a powerful tool. The OECD has developed the most comprehensive global database on pay gap, reporting different measures that countries have put forward. Data show that when companies are required to report on pay gaps, they are also more likely to take action to close them. Industry involvement in understanding, but also in addressing gaps, inclusive leadership, of course, is essential. But achieving gender equality in the labor market and equal pay required a broad set of actions. First, implementing policy to help men and women reconcile care and work responsibilities. There is clear evidence that countries that offer more affordable, high-quality childcare and that encourage parents to share parental leave have higher employment rate among mothers, for example. We also need more action to break down barriers for women's participation in industries like STEM, digital, and artificial intelligence. Women are still underrepresented among information communication technology graduates and in the AI workforce. That is, workers that develop but also maintain AI systems. But they're also less likely than men to interact with artificial intelligence at work. In the OECD survey of AI users in manufacturing and finance, this survey shows that 41% of male workers surveyed were AI users, compared to only 29% of women. The same survey also showed that male AI users were more likely than female AI users to say that AI had improved their productivity and actually their working conditions. So reskilling and upskilling workers, women and men, is crucially to seize the benefit of artificial intelligence. In addition to this, it will also be important to address the root causes of gender gaps in STEM. Stereotyping seems to be old at a young age, with girls becoming discouraged from scientific careers despite showing similar aptitudes and performance than boys. There is also a lack of role models in STEM on which we have to work all together. And bias in recruitment processes and working conditions in STEM jobs can reduce the share of women working these jobs even when they have the appropriate skills. Artificial intelligence itself can be a solution, but also can be a challenge when it comes to gender equality in the labor market. When designed responsibly, artificial intelligence can be a powerful tool for equity, helping to identify a correct gender biases in hiring, salary negotiation, and actually in performance evaluation. But if left unchecked, AI-driven hiring and promotion tools can actually tend to perpetuate and reinforce existing biases in the data they use. It will be important for policymakers to promote and provide guidance on trustworthy use of artificial intelligence in the workplace. Colleagues, with policy action and commitment by businesses, workers, and all stakeholders, we can really make progress toward gender equality of the benefit of all. I wish you a very good discussion in this conference, and I say thank you to all of you.